Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and we give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions. So hopefully you can capitalize on the next bull run. To show you how non-biased I am, guys, last night and today I had 3 different clients that I coach reach out and had a lot of concern because of all the hype and the drama behind Jasmy Chain. And they were talking about how there was going to be a migration. They were in panic. Am I going to lose my tokens? Is it going to be like Gala? It goes on and on. Well, as I dove into the research, I could see where all the drama is coming from. And from what I can tell, you got a lot of people that really just don't understand how blockchain works, how the progression of a project might go, what's positive and negative. And they just didn't even do the research or a deep dive to try to understand it. But yet, they make a video and spread a lot of FUD with nothing that has merit. Because guys, I've done about 5 hours worth of research. I talked to Claude, my AI buddy, for hours, verifying. So from where I sit, everything about what's going on with Jasmy Chain and Jasmy is extremely positive. Now, I could be wrong, guys. I'm not a developer, and we don't have but so much access to the information. Now, I get why there's a lot of FUD, because I listen to the CEO talk. There is a big issue with translation. He doesn't speak or understand fluent English, and he tried to answer some questions that caught him off guard. And that sent people, into hyper mode about it's a rug pull, it's a scam. Well, guys, I'm going to walk you through what I uncovered. Take that as you will. I recommend you do your own research. But I'm going to tell you what I uncovered and what Claude told me and verified. It's all good, guys. And then we're going to take a look at the chart. And if you're like me, you might be wanting to stack more Jasmy. Actually, I haven't stacked it yet. I've been waiting for it to get down to test or make new lows for this bear run, and it looks like because of this FUD, it is happening. So guys, it's time to pay attention. I'm excited. It's days like this that you get paid. You stack in the bad times, guys. You buy low, you sell high. If this project still has merit, for why most people are watching this, nothing's changed. It only got better. That being said, let's talk to Claude. Let's take a look at the chart. And remember, not financial advice, but I think if you hear me out, you'll agree and you'll put all the anxiety to rest about Jasmy. Now, if you agree with me after you watch this video, please hit the like button, share with like-minded people. Let's get the news out so that Jasmy can get back on track, because it's a phenomenal project. Yes, it's high risk. It goes into that, 10% of your portfolio that you want to make massive gains with. It's that type of project. So yes, there's more risk. But I don't think the risk comes from the Jasmy's founders or their roadmap, or definitely Jasmy Chain. It's all good and all positive. So again, hit that like button, and let's talk to Claude. All right, guys. From my deep dive today, and I spent hours before I talked to Claude. Basically, Claude just said, look, it's not a brand new standalone chain. Jasmy is a ERC token, and Jasmy Chain is going to use that same token, and they're going to create a layer 2 on Ethereum. There's no bridging, none of that stuff. It's not migrating to a new chain. Now, I tried to figure out, because a lot of people were talking about locking tokens up, and for the life of me and Claude, we couldn't figure out what they were talking about. We believe it was a misunderstanding from what I can understand, and he was talking about the Jasmy tokens that they own, how they were going to lock those up for a certain time period in Q4. But that's our best guess. But either way, we're not talking about a lockup and migrating onto a new chain. So that being said, I'm going to tell you what Claude said when I asked him countless, guys, literally, I talked to Claude for probably an hour and a half. These paragraphs go on and on. And then I said, look, just tell me, summarize what we've talked about. So here's what he said. The new Jasmy Chain is going to improve scalability. Jasmy Chain should help scale transaction capacity to match ecosystem growth, preventing bottlenecks. Positive. Lower fees. Processing transactions on Layer 2 first before settling on Ethereum should significantly reduce gas costs. That's one of the big reasons. Jasmy has to pay Ethereum gas fees. Faster speed. Layer 2 solutions generally provide much higher transaction throughput and lower latency. That's a positive. Retains Ethereum security. Leveraging Ethereum as a base layer ensures Jasmy Chain inherits robust decentralization and security. Seamless experience. The account abstraction mentioned should make use of Jasmy Chain very similar to Web 2 applications from an end user perspective. That's extremely positive. Interoperability. As a Layer 2, Jasmy Chain and Ethereum can interoperate and exchange value seamlessly. Forward thinking, getting ahead of the potential scaling issues is smart and proactive on Jasmy's part. The only potential downside is added complexity in operating a dual layer system. But overall, I would consider this very positive development that highlights Jasmy's technical capabilities and commitment to evolving the platform. Guys, it's all good. So hopefully Claude has it right. Guys, that's no matter what I just shared with you has merit. For me, not concerned whatsoever how positive news got spun into FUD. I don't know. Well, I do know, but it's bizarre to me how so much negative news across crypto gets spun into positive news. I see it every day. And guys, we're going to take a look at Jasmy's chart. But before I do, I just want to say this, guys. You need to do your own research. And research is not just going to 3 or 4 different influencers unless you know they're honest and non-biased. Because in my opinion, about 90% of all of the information you're going to get across the board in crypto is misinformation, and it's definitely bias. It serves an agenda of the influencer to pump their channels. Especially stay away from channels that pump the same token day in, day out. Because guys, they're not going to tell you the truth. They wake up every morning and they just look for a bullet to throw out to their community to keep you guys coming back like an addict. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to be tribal. I'm not here to be biased. I'll switch and swap any project I own. I want full accountability from the source if I can get that. I want factual, non-biased information, good, bad, ugly. I take my money very serious. And guys, I highly recommend don't be tribal and do your own research. All right, that being said, this chart looks great, guys. Because of this FUD, Jasmy has pulled back hard. And when you look at it, guys, it's hitting historical lows. I love that. Now, that being said, it also has pretty much fully diluted market cap. That's extremely positive because all the dumping has been done. Now, that being said, this all-time high right here is not going to come in play, guys. There's no way. Well, there's a way. It's crypto. You know, the FOMO could get crazy. But realistically, you got to be talking somewhere probably up in here, which is still a phenomenal move. I think Jasmy has a great upside. I love that it's fully diluted. I respect the team. I have no red flags, guys. I believed in this project 6 months ago. Nothing has changed. They are just doing a positive move as far as I can tell. So why panic? If nothing else, load the boat. Now, being that we're in a recession and the market's going down to sideways every day, I'm hoping to get capitulation. Jasmy is on my list to buy more of. That being said, for me, I'm thinking about stacking a little bag right here as a flat out swing trade, because here's my thought process. People love Jasmy. Jasmy is a great project, and I think it has a heck of a future. Well, once all this FUD works its way through the system and people understand that this is positive, I think they're going to buy more Jasmy, and they're going to regret maybe selling their bag and buy again. I don't know. I could be wrong, but this would be a great place to do a swing trade no matter what. Now, the worst case scenario, if you don't want to put in a stop and just do a swing trade for a couple of weeks or a couple of days, whatever it turns out to be, you could buy a small bag like I'm thinking about, and if it just stays down, I'll just leave it alone and sell it in the bull run. Now, this is not financial advice, guys, but I'm 100% still on board with Jasmy. I don't get it, guys. If you're going to badmouth or put FUD on a system, at least have some merit. And definitely, look, guys, you got to have a plan. And if FOMO bothers you or FUD bothers you, man, you got to get a grip. Take emotions out of it. When I buy a token, just like if I go and stack Jasmy, I'm going to decide before I put on that swing trade exactly what my moves are going to be. Am I going to sell it short term, hold it for the bull run, or stack more? Like I said, I wasn't clear earlier because I haven't totally decided. But once I pull the trigger, I'm going to stick to my guns. I do not sell or change my mind in the middle of the process, good, bad, or ugly. So when you put on a trade, guys, or put on a position or stack a bag, you need to have a game plan, because there's only so many things can happen, guys. Well, you should think about all those. That being said, guys, if you like this, hit that like button and be part of this community. If you need some help with your coaching, guys, I'll help you get a grip, get a game plan for this upcoming bull run. Because whether you work with me on my one-on-one coaching or whatever, you got to have a game plan, when to take profits, how to take profits, what's going to happen, good, bad, or ugly, when you put on a position. Does your portfolio match your risk reward, match your personality? Guys, if you want one-on-one coaching, it's only $250 for 3 to 5 calls, whether it's a phone call or Zoom calls, and we'll get you a system in place. We'll get the FOMO and FUD taken off the plate, so you'll be able to trade and invest with no emotions, and you'll have a game plan. And hopefully that will help you capitalize on the next bull run. I'll leave a link down below for if you want more information on my coaching. I'll pin it also in the comment section. That's it, guys. Hit that like button and come back and be part of this community. Take care.